Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you for joining me here on another episode of Allie's Treasure Trove. Today, I'll be showing off my WEISS SCHWARZ collection to you guys. This binder here on top do have my English JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Win. About halfway complete set, still working on this one, but I have had a really awesome new acquisition to this binder quite recently. And in this big one right here, do have CARDCAPTOR Sakura, both English and Japanese sets. Now, I am as close as I'm going to ever get, I believe, on the English edition set. Only one I am missing is that World Championship promo from 2018. Don't think I will ever find that one, but if anybody in the comments knows where I could find one, go ahead and let me know. And also Japanese set as well. Near complete on that one. Most likely I'll be finishing up the Japanese clear card set before I finish up my JoJo set here. But I am very excited to show these off to you guys. I have had some really new cool cards to finish off the English set, like I said, as close as I'm going to get. And something pretty cool for the JoJo set. Speaking of JoJo, did get the announcement a couple days ago on Sunday. Yesterday for me, but a couple days ago for you guys when you're watching this video. We are getting part 6 animated. I am so excited. I'm ready for Jolene. I'm also ready for Jolene cosplay. I will literally just dye my hair green and blue again. I will do it. No wig. Don't need it. Commit. I'm very excited. Have to find the Jolene cosplay first. Haven't been able to see one. I've been looking, like, prior to the announcement, like, for months. Just every now and again, searching, seeing if I could find anything. Haven't found anything I like, but I am watching out for it. But I am ready to go ahead and show this one off to you guys. So, before we get started, do want to go ahead and put the featured comments of the episode here on screen. Did ask you guys in the Alley chat to go ahead and pose a question for me that I'd select and answer for you guys here in this episode. Of course, throughout this one here, I'll be going ahead and asking you guys something for you guys to leave in the comments for me to pick and choose and show on screen on the Allie Plays episode on Thursday. But we do have this comment here from David. It says, my question is, when you first decided to do YouTube videos for Titan, did you ever think it would wind up this big, even morphing into the treasure trove? And the answer to that is honestly not at all. You know, I started out the channel with Boss Man. I convinced him, like, hey, you tried to do online openings, online breaks with other people before. Why not just let me do it? I'm already here. I already work here. It'll be fine. Let me just try it out. And I honestly thought, I didn't think we'd ever get to doing personal breaks, which is what I mainly do over there, personal box openings of different products for people. That is what is mainly that channel is about, product previews and then the personal breaks. I thought we'd just have product previews, just kind of like a subtle promotion for the shop. People might stumble across the channel every once in a while and want to come into the store. But with, you know, this past year's environment, everything going on, we were closed a lot longer than we had initially expected. Of course, we take everyone's safety very seriously. We're still kind of easing our way back into fully opening. Started holding very, very, very small events, testing it out. We're going to see how that goes and see how things improve here in Florida. But we didn't expect to really be as closed as long as we were, and we really flourished during that time. Lots of people being at home, looking for openings of new products, you know, maybe not being able to afford it anymore, or being able to go out to their local card shop and pick any up, you know, being able to say, hey, look, we'll just watch people open it online. So that was very cool. Never thought I'd get this far. Honestly, I don't believe my content's that good. I don't know how so many of you guys are here, but I appreciate the continued support. And thank you very much, David, for asking that question. Honorable mentions from the comment section over there. I was surprised not too many of you guys left questions for me, but that's okay. It was a very long video. I did have my concert at 2 a.m. for Shiny on Sunday. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes, I cried multiple times. Yes, I freaked out. I didn't scream sing like I thought I would because, you know, I try to be courteous. You know, it's 2 a.m. Lasted until like 4:30. There was like a post-event thing. I fell asleep. There were no subs because I was very tired. Whereas question and answer, but there were no subtitles, unfortunately. I tried my best. I did make it through that. I will also be watching the delayed streaming in a couple weeks. There's 2 replays of the concert. I'll probably stay up and watch those. One is at 7 a.m., so it'll be just one day. I'll wake up early. I think that's on the 13th, so I got some time to get to that. I'm very excited. It was amazing. Shiny also performed Atlantis, the title track for their repackaged 7th album that'll be coming out probably shortly. It was a great time. It was a great time. Also, this is totally off topic, so I'm just answering 2 questions, whatever. Off topic, I was very curious to hear the line distribution. More people, it was more spread out amongst the rest of the 4 group members than I thought it would be. Some points I noticed even Minho picked up some of the Jonghyun's lines, and I thought that was very impressive. I was very impressed actually with how strong Minho's voice was. Minho's not, you know, not really the singer of the group, but he did an excellent job. Anyways, WEISS time. I didn't even hit the right hotkey. There we go. That's why. I don't know why you guys watch this channel. This channel sucks. Anyways, here we go. We are starting off with the Jojo book. Like I said, this one's not complete. This one is missing. I picked up a lot of stuff recently. I pilfered the Jojo singles we had because I felt like it'd been too long. I'd been waiting too long to pick some stuff up. So I do have some new additions here. Lots of foils, couple SPs, and I did pick up the Trial Deck Giorno. So that is my new crazy addition here to the Jojo book. But we're just going to go through and look. All right, so probably be holding it up for you guys to take a peek. Just because there is, of course, the glare from the ring light. But the holes are where I'm missing different foils. The one chosen by Fate there, card number 7, I believe, that is a secret rare. Do have that SP Fugo. Simmering Fury Fugo. Of course, we have Porunarefu here. This one I picked up immediately in that case opening we did. Immediately after, picked that one on up. A lot of these, though, I did let sit for a while. Picked up some ones that were a bit cheaper at the time. And then also I had snagged this one right away, The World's Truth. Because this actually, we had got 2 of them. One of them sold right away. And that card, initially on release, was the most expensive triple R. Well, Jojo Rare in this case. So I went ahead and I picked that one up because I was worried, you know, especially with WEISS, like once it sells out, this stuff is like dries up real quick, hard to find foils. Even if the card's like, even if it wasn't playable, if that card just wasn't on the market, you just have to pay whatever someone asks you to pay for it. Now we have another Fugo up here, Jojo Rare. This one, because there's a lot of holes, I'll just try and concentrate on my foils. We have Freezing World. I was actually wondering how I was going to do this. It's a little odd, the video. Maybe if I turn the microphone, hopefully that doesn't mess things up too much. But now I have some more space. We have Targeting the Hidden Treasure here, foil. That's when they're on the boat, closer to the start of the season. Targeting the Hidden Treasure, when they're looking for Polpo's fortune. Spinner of Lies, TM, Jojo Rare. Yeah, I'm very curious. I wonder if perhaps, you know what, I'll finally finish the Golden Wind set and maybe there'll be a Stone Ocean set I have to put together. Definitely not going to complain about new WEISS sets coming out that I'm excited about. Not that that's confirmed, but I'm saying if they were announced, that would be something I'd be excited about. I feel like most of the time they announce a lot of like popular shows that like I've heard the name but I've never watched, and I feel left out. I feel left out with new WEISS releases. So anytime they announce something that I'm like, oh, I know what that is, get very excited. We have the Narancha here. SP, Best Boy. RIP. Aerial Hunter Narancha up here as well. Not only am I missing foils here, I think I'm actually missing a couple of the promo cards as well, now that I think about it. Of course, I actually have the promo cards towards the end of the book. I believe it goes regular set, then Trial Deck, then promos. So we'll take a look at the end, see if I have any missing spots. We have Sound of Farewell, Triple R, Jojo R. I keep forgetting that they're not actual Triple R's here. They are Jojo Rares. Normally, they would be Triple R's and SR's. However, this whole set just does have Jojo Rares and SPs. But here we have, also I'm using my Giorno sleeves. I know you can't see them because they're black backed, but they are all in my Giorno sleeves here. New acquisition here, Gang Newcomer Giorno. That is a Trial Deck SP here, number 3. Very nice. Newly acquired this one about a week ago. Very, very nice. Very dramatic pose. Always with the poses here in JoJo. I am missing the Jojo Rare of Golden Experience in that spot, and the Zipperman. I think also probably going to be a Jojo Rare. No, this is an SR, so I think the Zipperman's also an SR. Why are you switching it up here, Trial Deck? Shame on you, Trial Deck. And then also the Sudden Attack Bucarati. The reason I picked up a bunch of JoJo stuff is because when I listed it, I tend to overprice WEISS a little bit. You know, it always goes up, nothing too crazy. But we actually sold this card, and I was like, oop. So I went through and I got a bunch of stuff. I was like, wow, these prices are creeping up on JoJo. So My window is closing to be able. That is why I went ahead and actually snagged this one. I've located several of the Diablo Secret Rare and the SSP Giorno and Bruno from the regular set. So, like, those are out there, but I only was able to find one trial deck Giorno. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get this one, and I'll keep my eyes on the other one. If those start drying up, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on those. But I decided I would go ahead and just get the trial deck Giorno. Looks like I am missing a couple promos. I'm missing the Trish and I guess Giorno. Giorno number 2, that would make sense from the gang there. So it looks like I am missing the Giorno promo and the Trish. Also, there is an event promo of Bruno and Giorno that I also do not have. So that would go there once I acquire it. Then I have these empty pages. Now this binder, this is a Dex binder. Unfortunately, I don't think the company exists anymore. I remember they made sleeves for a little bit. Those were like very highly anticipated when they came out, and then they were absolutely garbage. So I don't know if that is what did them in, but I really like their binders. Has like this kind of velvety feel. I feel like it looks super fancy. And I just like it. You open up in the velvet. It wasn't very expensive either. I think you can get these, the 9 pockets, for about 20 bucks on Amazon. Would recommend. So if they ever announce more WEISS sets that I want, I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick up our binders because I like them. And I feel like it fits too. I think there's only like pink and purple left in stock. I would have gotten this. I would have gotten this one in purple for Jojo. I just feel like it's a better color. The pink works too with Golden Wind with Giorno. Complements his colors. But this actually is what used to have. I used to have my English card captor in here. And then I saw the Japanese cards, and then they didn't fit. So then I had to expand that to the 4 pocket. 4 by, so the 12 pocket. So that's what I'm going to grab next. That one is going to be even more difficult to show on camera. But I hope you guys are bearing with me. I'm having a good time showing off my cards. But yes, I am very, very happy to finally complete my English set. Like I said, I don't have that Worlds promo. I forget it exists half the time. I've never seen it sell. I've only seen someone offering to buy it for $1,200. So I don't think I'm ever going to see one. I think it was like maybe like a top 4 promo, or maybe top 8. But if there's only 4 copies of it in the world, I don't think I'm ever going to have it. Again, with the fancy Dex protection. That's a good noise. I like this noise. I also like wearing my wrist brace. It makes me feel like Tifa. But the English card captor was initially English exclusive, and then they did a Japanese release. Thought it was weird that they would have CARDCAPTOR SAKURA Clear Card as an English set. Like, that felt weird. But there ended up being a Japanese set, too. Different images, different cards. That one character, the one anime character, the new girl. I haven't had a chance to actually watch Clear Card yet. I just obsessed with anything Clamp. I was like, I need to buy it. And then this set came out like 3 years ago. And it's like, oh man, how have I not had the time? Shame. How have I not had the time to actually watch Clear Card yet? But I love Clamp stuff. So here is the question I want you guys to answer me in the comments. We'll select one comment to feature on our next episode here on the Trove. Which actually, if I have time, I'll have a bonus episode this Wednesday. So tomorrow, keep your eyes peeled. Might have an Alley Mail special. But let me know what your favorite Clamp series. Clamp, the mangaka, has done a lot of titles you may have heard of. Of course, CARDCAPTOR Sakura, CARDCAPTOR Sakura Clear Card, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, Chobits, Angelic Lair, Magic Knight Rayearth, and so on and so forth. Let me know which is your favorite Clamp, I want to say product, because, you know, or series, because they all kind of interlap at some point. But which was your favorite release from them? Now this card, hadn't realized till I was just poking around looking at prices. This card has recently gotten very expensive. Pure White Dress Sakura, Secret Rare. One of 4 Secret Rares in the set. You can see another one down here, that's Shaoran. There's also a Kero and Tomoe. Where is the Tomoe? Tomoyo. Why am I so bad at names? Tomoyo, the best friend Tomoyo, and the Kero are on this page. I like how the Sakura and Shaoran match more color scheme-wise. And also, I don't know why, but I just have these sleeves. I like them, and that is what I committed to putting all these cards in these binder. These are Eclipse Gray, Ultra Pro Eclipse Pro Matte Gray sleeves. So they don't show the shine very well. I don't know why I decided to put shiny cards inside matte sleeves, but I did. So let me go ahead and take that out for you guys, get a better look at that secret rare here. Pure white dress. When I acquired this card, it was like $295, $300. Looks like they last sold at $600 on TCG Player. JKTCG also, prior to their shutdown, which is imminent any day now, did readjust because they have like a price guide, you know. Even if they have nothing in stock, they update their prices every so often. Did reevaluate it to $600 as well, so very cool, very cool. That's one of those things, like secret rares, very hard to come by. I really don't know much about this set. I see some people, you know, showing deck builds on occasion on Facebook, but otherwise it's not like a super meta product. Not super competitive, so you really just... I can only imagine if that card was actually competitive and people wanted to play it, but just even for collectability purposes, hard to come by. You know, WEISS isn't as popular as a game as like Magic or even Pokemon. There's tons of Pokemon out there, and cards are still crazy expensive, but you really got to pry it off somebody's hands who really enjoys it. And also, I'll show this to you guys as well. We're on the same page here. Let's look at the Showron sword summoning. Fun fact about me, I had the hardest time figuring out how to pronounce Showron. And then it turns it's just a weird sounding Sharon. But Showron. I was pretty good as a middle schooler, reading my manga and figuring out how to say names, you know, Sakura and stuff like that. But even as I was going through Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, I'm like, Siorin? I was... And then of course, that I watched the anime, I was like, Showron. Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. There's a little secret about me. But we're also on the same page. This is like the fancy row right here. Have a regular SP. Showron Lee. Of course, the little teddy bear. WEISS cards are so gorgeous. Like, just like look at that, you know? I don't know. I'm like really obsessed with WEISS at the moment. I'm very happy people are coming into the Titan Card store, buying a lot of WEISS, seeing me open WEISS on channel, being like, whoa, I didn't know Titan had WEISS. Someone recently came in, bought several boxes of Mob Psycho. And it's just like, I don't want, because it's a money sink. This stuff is expensive. Even if you can't play it, it's expensive. And I don't understand why, except I do because it's collectible. Obviously, I should know this. It's just one of those things, like, I don't want it to be expensive, but it is. Also, I do hold a bit of butthurt in me. When this set came out, I did have Boss Man order boxes for me. I ordered 6, and I whiffed. I actually straight up whiffed on all 6 boxes. So then I had to go buy all the expensive cards anyways. I got like crappy triple Rs in my 6 boxes. And maybe like 2 SRs. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So then I had to just go buy all the singles anyways. Which is why it's like, alright, if I open, you know, if either the WEISS, like if something comes out that I really want, like let's say they do a Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc set. I'd be like, alright, I'm gonna buy a case, keep what I need, sell the rest, and buy the rest. Because at least in a case, you're going to get something. 6 boxes was not enough. We opened up 10 boxes a couple streams ago for Juan of Date Alive. You know, his first 6 boxes did get 1 SP, but then, you know, the rest of the case had 8 more boxes. He grabbed another 4 for a total of 10, and actually did very well in those 4 boxes. So, I mean, in theory, if he got, you know, if I just pulled those 4 out of the case first, would have had a crazy first 6 boxes, could have stopped there, or just, you know, if he only got 4 boxes initially and it pulled the first 4, would have whiffed on everything. So, sometimes it's one of those things. You got to commit to getting the case hits. And it's like, I don't want to. But I need it. Anyways. But now I am more experienced with WEISS. Also, these cards are super cute. They used to fit when they were in the 3-row 9 pocket. There we go. These are so cute. The Sakura and Showron Aquarium Date. They used to sit next to each other. Now they're put on 2 different pages. But look at that. Oh, look at them. I like how they're like still embarrassed around each other. And it's like, y'all have been through a lot. Y'all have been through a lot. Why are you guys hiding feelings from each other? What are y'all doing? Goofballs. But we have yet to get to the cards that I finally got to complete my collection. This card here This one was Salt Fest. This is super salty. So I'd opened those 6 boxes for me. I bought 6 boxes, opened them in the store. I was like having a good time sorting everything. Didn't get everything. I was like, okay, well, you know, it happens. It happens. Boss Man grabs a box. That's where this came from. This is my Reflect. I like the hat. I really like that hat. It's a cute hat. That was a bit, I'll admit, it was a bit salty. It was a bit salty on that one. A lot salty. But here continues the aquarium date cards. I like these. These are super cute. So, it has 2 triple R's. The regular card is just a single common. Intertwining hearts. They're on the aquarium date. But for the triple R's, they are absolutely gorgeous. Do have 1 Sakura, 1 shower on here. Again, make a little panoramic. Oh, look at that. And cherry blossoms. Look at that. You know, now I'm back and I can stay in Tomeda forever. So that means I get the real you, not just letters and phone calls anymore. Oh. My heart too. That's so sweet. Anyways, Caro is the greatest thing to ever exist. There are so many. The thing that also made me a bit miffed, aside from the fact that it was, you know, supposed to be English, there are so many good Japanese Caro cards. Like, so many great images they used for Caro in the Japanese set, which I will, of course, show to you guys later. But I was like, what? Excuse me, why would you take that from me? So, I obviously needed the Japanese set, too. Can't have the set and then they're just 2 different sets. Like, the JoJo one I can get away with because they're literally just the same thing. I'm not paying for the same thing with different languages on it. But I will buy different cards. So, there is Tomoyo Best Friend, Secret, and Caro Insatiable Hunger, Secret. I love this picture here. Plushie mode. I'm a stuffed animal! Love it. Love it. So here was my last card I needed for the regular set. The Siege SP. This I picked up. Other day. Other week, rather, at this point. Needed the Siege SP. That completes my regular set. Regular English. Also picked up the Trial Deck SP to complete my trial deck. And like I said, it'll be Super Master Set complete if I ever get that World's promo. Don't think it'll happen, but like I said, you guys know somebody with the hookup, let me know. One thing that I'm not super happy with the English set is a lot of the SRs in the Japanese set have different imagery, whereas they're just base foil versions, foil parallel versions in the English set. Like these 2 here across both these pages. Of course I like them. Of course I want them for my set. I believe I actually pulled both of these. These are some of the cheaper ones. I remember even that UA Moon Guardian one was like $3. So of course, you know, that, I mean, you get burnt sometimes when you open boxes. It was fun to open for sure. Definitely hindsight 2020 would have just opened maybe like 2 just for fun. And then just bought singles, because, I mean, I had to buy singles anyways. But I could definitely see myself going in for like a case or 2, depending on how crazy I am about any future WEISS sets. Because like I said, sometimes it's just easier to rip for yourself, keep what you want, sell the rest. These are some Trial Deck triple R's. We have Caro Euphoria. Love this one. He's pretending he's a plushie, but if you look closely, I'll just take it out. The 4-page ones are harder to hold on camera because they're so big. He's sweating. He's trying real hard. He's trying real hard to be in plushie mode. Because, of course, Sakura keeps him around. And he pretends to not be a mythical creature, you know? And then we have Sakura Athletic Triple R. Just a regular foil. Yeah, the SR here. Sharon, I'll be back. I believe you got one of these in every trial deck. So the ones that you had to hunt for parallels, you had to hunt for the Caro Euphoria, Sakura Athletic, and my recent acquisition here of the Trial Deck SP. The clear card art here. That is, I believe, the main art here for the trial decks as well. Ooh, these look so good, not in the matte sleeves. Why did I do this to myself? But you know what? It makes me actually take them out, interact with them. Oh, also, Tomoyo Mesmerize is another triple R. Alright, so there were 3. There were 3. And alright, now we are moving into my promos. Ignoring the existence of the World Championship promo, I have all the promos. English and Japanese. I do have the 4 mini Sakuras that came in the boxes as your box topper promos. I do have the 1 promotional. These are promotional ones. Shops will get packets from Bushiroad every so often with promo cards for different sets. We recently got in, of course, after we sold our Data Live stuff, we got in Data Live promos, whatever. But we have Sakura and Kero. I have the Achara Expo foil parallel, and the Sakura and Akiho. And then Springfest. Managed to buy that one off someone on Facebook in 2019 before that promo went up. Did not attend. I don't know how to play WEISS. I just collect. I like observing. Should watch some gameplay videos on YouTube. Bossman knows how to play. Bossman says it's fun, but I don't want to get sucked into playing with these cards because then I have to buy more than what I already have. But Amphibian Apparel, and then Still Slumber would go there if I had one. Crazy to think I'd put something so expensive just in a binder page, but be like that. But we are getting into our Japanese cards. Like I said, I am missing still a handful. I need the Secret Rare, some Triple R's. Actually, I'm still missing, I think, 2 Double R's. And some of the more expensive SPs. I have a couple SPs. I think I have Showron and I have Kero. Picked those up because they were pretty cheap. I had been holding off ordering any for a while because the Japanese website I was using is just literally like TCG Japan or something like that. I had been holding off shipping to the United States over the past year. They have recently opened back on up, so I'm considering placing my next order if I just want to go ahead and grab everything or split it up into 2 and make myself mentally feel better, not see it all in the bill at once. You know? Well, let's take a look here. It's my Kero. Look at him. Look at that image too. Oh, he's so cute. Here is my SP Kero. The yellow on yellow is gorgeous here. Also, I adore this card where he's in plushie mode. Love it, love it. See, here's an example what I'm saying of, like, the SRs are different in the Japanese one. Like, yes, that one SR in here, there are some that are the same, but I feel like a lot of the Japanese SRs have different images. These 2 are the same here, but these are vastly different. A lot of the ones I don't own yet either are vastly different. I did the smart play. I just ordered 1 Japanese box, opened it up, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to get the rest on my own. This is actually, I pulled the one I pulled myself. I pulled this Triple R in my box. Unfortunately, not the $120 one. This is, again, another like $3 to $5 Triple R. But I had a good time. It was fun opening on up. All of these openings that I did on my own, hey, look, we're right in the middle of the binder, were much earlier than the existence of the channel. Now I would open that on camera, but that is before the channel existed, so. Look at him in the pocket. He's just, I like this one. I like this picture so much. He's throwing a fit. He's like, eh! Kero. I love Kero. I love Kero so much. Alright. Nothing super up. I was going to say nothing super interesting up here, but there is a Showron SP hiding up here in the corner. Hey, Showron, what's up? WEISS cards are so beautiful. And they're not pringly either. Wizards, please, learn. That is gorgeous. See, this is what I was expecting initially when they announced the artist signature cards for the set boosters for Magic Gathering. You know, where it'd have like the, gold foil printed artist signature. I was like, oh, so it's going to be like WEISS SPs, because these, of course, aren't real signatures. They're facsimiles by the voice actors with quotes on occasion, or little doodles on some of them. This is what I was expecting from those foil art cards, but then we just got, they still look good, but I was expecting more from Wizards on those. But I am obsessed with WEISS right now. I'm thankful and disappointed that there isn't more WEISS that I want to collect. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get Stone Ocean. That'd be very exciting. Here's another one of those SRs being different. Same outfit, of course, but different. And I also like how a lot of the cards in here, they're not, the same cards don't have SPs as they do in the English ones. I like how they're different cards. Some of them, at least. Some of them are the same, but some of them are different. This is actually I have this playmat. Let me know if you guys would like to see me use this playmat on the channel. This was the the carton topper playmat for the English release. I would think probably the same for the Japanese release, but that doesn't have a card in the English. The Japanese set, I believe, is also much larger. Or it feels larger. Ooh, I actually have a full page spread here. I like the little frog outfit. Little SR up there. But I would definitely recommend if you're gonna do a set of Sakura, the card captor, you need to get both English and Japanese. There's so many differences. Yes, it's expensive, but alright, so it actually looks like the set's the same size. I feel like maybe there's more foils or something, because the Japanese set feels larger. Also, just could be in my head. See, like in the Japanese trial deck, this doesn't have an SP. And the SP is a different card. I think maybe this one? This is a triple R. Toyo and Sakura. This is just a regular. This one has the SR. The SR, the generic SR from the English set was given to what was the English SP. And then this is also a triple R, I believe. Look at him. I love finding tiny Karo too. Look at it. Look. Look at him. We're looking at him in HD. Get him out of the matte sleeve. Look how tiny. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love Karo so much. In case you guys couldn't tell, I'm kind of a nutcase. Allie's weeb is leaking. The weebness that I try to suppress is leaking. I'm just like you guys. We're all the same. We're all the same. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. I hate High School Musical, by the way. I don't know. I was one of those kids, like, if someone was popular, I'd, like, just be like, I'd get so annoyed by everyone being like, Allie, you should watch this. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. You have to try it. I'd be like, I don't like it. Like, it was horrible. Like, my parents made fun of me for a little bit, but I was like, this is the worst birthday ever, because High School Musical 3 came out on one of my birthdays. And, like, everyone was, like, so excited about High School Musical. I'm like, it's my birthday, damn it. We're all in this. Anyways. This becomes an Allie Sings channel. If this video gets to 5,000 likes, I'll release a cover video of High School Musical songs. Anyways, here are my Japanese promos. Like I said, to my knowledge, I have every single Japanese promo. The 5 box topper promos, and then there's 4 other assorted promos. That, unfortunately, does it here for showing you guys my WEISS collection. I love these cards. Like I said, I'm very excited to see if there'll be upcoming sets that I'm interested in. So far, for what's announced for English edition, not really interested in anything for me personally. It seems like some really nice titles, though. Kaguya-sama, both 3. I've heard of both of those. I don't know anything about them, but I know they're popular. Maybe I'll watch them in like 2 years and be like, man, I really like this show. I should have bought it when it came out. Everything's so expensive. I feel like that's definitely going to happen to me at some point with WEISS. I've had friends tell me they think I'd really like Mob Psycho, so probably get on that. I'm going to buy that Naked Tree Man card because it's funny. That is an inside joke from the Titan Cards channel. If you know, you know. If you don't, there's a triple R where it's a dude that's naked and there's a flying tree. It's a good card. I'm gonna buy that. I just don't have a binder for it. I need to watch Mob Psycho. I'll put it on my to-do list. But that does it here for my WEISS collection. 2 binders full. Really do like these Dex binders. I wish you could still find them in the other colors. I feel like there's probably some game store out there that has, but from what I've seen on Amazon, I don't like buying stuff on Amazon, but from what I've seen, should just be pink and purple ones left. The girly colors tend to last to the end with binders. I've noticed that in our shop as well. Green, always sold out. Blue, always sold out. Black, always sold out. The white, sometimes I'm surprised by how well beige binders sell. I don't know. Doesn't seem like for me I would want that. But if people like it, hey, more power to them. I guess if you get a white binder, it's easy to get dirty. But if you have beige, it already looks dirty. But that does it here for showing you guys my WEISS collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I know, a little bit disappointing too. The sets are not complete. That English set, I think, is as good as it's going to get. But, like I said, if any of you guys have a lead on where I can find that promo, I'm definitely interested. And I don't think I could afford it, but we'll see. You never know. Never know until you try. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. I know a little bit different than what I normally do on the channel, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more of me showing off my collection here, go ahead and let me know. I have other kinds of cards as well. Nothing really in binders, but let me know if you like this style of video in the comment section down below. Of course, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, probably about halfway through, if you have an answer to that question that I posed for you guys, don't forget to go ahead and leave your answer down below for the chance to have your comment featured on screen and talked about in the next episode here on Allie's Treasure Trove. But really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, leave those down below, like I said. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, we'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your above and beyond support. I'm always blown away whenever we have new members, and even when members stay. I really appreciate each and every one of you for going above and beyond with your support. Really means a lot to me. Do have 5 Ultimate Excavators: Dustin Archulad, Jack Perez, Keith Muna, Mark Lennon, and Stephen Olivo, 1 Gemstone Miner of Andon, and 3 Crystal Collectors: Daryl Wise, David Mounts, who had that featured comment today, and Stephen Bly. But thank you so much to all of my patrons. Appreciate, like I said, each and every one of you. And all patrons do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. And I read off all names, even when I'm having a behind-the-scenes video. Even if there's no audio on that, disembodied Allie, spooky voice pops up at the end of the video and starts reading off names. But that does it for me in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you will catch me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Thank you so much, you guys, for your above and beyond support. Appreciate you guys sticking it all the way through to the end of the video, and I hope you guys stay safe and catch me again next time, like I said, when we unearth some more treasures here on the Trove. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye.